Happy afterversary, baby.
Happy afterversary. Did we forget? No. Did we?
I think I said something. No, yeah. Oh, we almost missed it last month, but I said it the day before. Well, my dad died last month on the 3rd.
That's why, yeah.
But here,
okay. Yeah.
when was the
why I
4th?
was feeling off.
It was Friday. Well, we had a happy anniversary.
We did have a happy anniversary.
Yeah, say it. Happy afterversary, baby.
Happy afterversary.
The reason I even said that was because it's
my
my
gosh.
mom and dad's anniversary today. And I'm like, this is like the real time to say happy afterversary because they're both dead. So it's
Right.
not.
We're finally able to be together again.
However that works. Yeah, oh boy.
That's great. Happy anniversary.
And happy birthday, Aunt Frankie.
Happy birthday. It's just a good day.
And I talked to my Aunt Frankie today, and I called her, and I said, she never knows it's me, because, you know, it's on the landline. I don't know if it comes up my name, but she said before if I didn't call her Aunt Frank, she was hanging up. Right? Anybody could be calling. And so I called her from wrestling practice. Kid's gonna work with the mentally handicapped one day. They're gonna be yelling, "Kid, kid," the same way they used to with me. They'd say, "Archie!" I'm like, what? Hear a woman screaming in the background, you bust into the woman's room. How often have I done that? Just once. Normally I just stroll in thinking it's the, you don't know. I've been promoting unisex toilets for years and I keep getting kicked out. But, yeah, wrestle. Guy. But, yeah, so I called Aunt Frankie and she said, you know, she said, your dad used to all these years call me every year on my birthday. And I wonder, how does he know it's my birthday? And then I went into something we're good with numbers, and I talked about the hay and how I did numbers, and I heard him counting the hay the one day, and I said, he never taught me that, but we think the same way. I was like, I thought I came up with that on my own. And so, yeah, our brains are wired somehow. I keep trying to say he's not mine, but I guess he is. I just always wanted to be switched at birth. There's still time, right? That's what they call it when you're run out on your woman when she's having a baby in the hospital. Switched at birth. It's not me. That's that guy. Yeah, okay. So, and then after I got done talking like I just did, when she looked at his funeral ticket, it had the day that they were married on it, their anniversary, and she saw February 9th, and she says, that's how I always remembered. It's the same day as their anniversary, so he's got that. And I said, well, mystery solved. He took that one to his grave.
Very good.
It's a story nobody ever had to hear 1,000 times. I always remember it's Frankie's birthday because it's Rain and my anniversary. Okay, we get it. It makes perfect sense. I only had to hear it once. But here we are talking about it. And I say, peace be with you, baby.
And with you.
She's not Catholic. Never was. and also with you. And then the guy next to you, you've been friends with your whole life, who thinks you're still very Catholic, says, they changed it, Archie. It's and with your spirit now. When the fuck did they do this? Must have been away. And it makes me wonder, why the hell did they switch that damn thing? Oh, just so they know when people aren't coming around enough. There's no reason to change
They
the
change it
damn
every
thing.
6 months and change it to
No,
a new priest?
600 years.
Oh, 600?
600 years. You get people used to something, and then they miss a couple of years because they've finally gotten tired of it, and they come back for a wedding, and all of a sudden they change it, and they're like, you don't belong here. Ah! That's my Invasion of the Body Snatchers impression. Oh, sorry. It was a mosquito.
Oh my gosh, that was great.
Saw on film, Judge.
That was funny. Which video was that?
I don't know. There are
That
over
was
1,000 of them now. I've been doing this 2 years. I mean, how do you think? It's a mosquito. So they screw that up to make us look fat. And then I'm sitting with the priest and my brother and my sister before I got my COVID positive results.
right after
Yeah,
you.
3 people, yeah. I held off as long as I could, got the test, and my results weren't in until overnight that night after sitting with a priest and my sister and my brother. The only 3 people I made contact with. And
Oh my god.
he's like, the priest is like, what kind of songs would you like? Oh, and my sister's talking about all these wonderful things and how she prays and prays when she's riding alone. And
Amen.
Dad used to love to drive, and I like to drive too. I drive here. I didn't even bring up the fact that I came back a couple times on a motorcycle once to help that brother of mine build a house. You know, I didn't tell stories to the priest about my kids or anything.
Yeah.
I mean, actually, the thing is, there's good reason for that, because the one kid I know of might be his too. But, you know, I was an altar boy. Ha ha ha. But look at this. We're standing there and the priest is like, what kinds of songs would you like? They open up this big book and you got her talking. And I'm like, I don't know what the hell you're talking about. And I actually kept it to myself when the word cathedral was used mistakenly when talking about the old church, because the old church was not a cathedral, because it was not the seat of the diocese, and that's what it requires to be a cathedral, is the seat of the diocese, where the bishop has his home. We didn't have that stuff going on until they built the cathedral, and it became the seat of the diocese. Gaylord did. And so I didn't correct these people who are acting high and mighty. I know so much more than them, and that's why I don't fucking believe. That's what they don't get. They think that by telling their stories that they're true, so they believe themselves. Because what is it about telling a lie? Oh, Kevin Costner, Breaking Bad?
Oh, well, you have to believe.
Jimmy, Saul. Yeah, you have to believe the lie.
You have to believe your
I
Kevin
brought
Costner.
up Psalms 46:10, and they just scoffed at me. And when in reality, Psalms 46:10, be still and know that I am God. I will be exalted in the earth. I will be exalted amongst the heathens. It goes, I will be exalted among the heathens. I will be exalted. within the earth. That is one that should have been read for my dad, because I exalt him. I am the heathen. I am the one that he would get mad about for reading the Bible, because he knew I was just looking for things. And he will be exalted in the earth because we people are still talking of him. Psalms 46:10, whereas that is my favorite. And my sister, he just heard that somewhere. The priest was like, and I said, let it go. And that should have been his thing. But I let everything go. People think I can't keep my mouth shut, put me in a room with some people that are fucking more willing to talk than me, I'll let it go. That's a learning experience right there. Be a big mouth for as long as it takes to let someone go, and you can get to the bottom of what they are when they think that you're nothing. They share all their stupid secrets. They don't even know their secrets. They're just so happy to fucking be able to speak freely. And so they're there, and they said, what about songs? She's talking about some song I'd never heard of before. He always liked that. I'm like, I never heard him singing it. If he liked it, he would have been singing it. I said, what about Yahweh, I know you are near? And the priest was like, oh yes, that's a very good one. And so my dad was always walking around. If he wasn't,
always sing that song.
If he wasn't singing the bells or
Yeah.
bells I hear, the end is near, so buy me another beer. He would say that. He would have these things that you just go, shut the fuck up. But she never did, because she hadn't been around it for so many years. But he was
I still
always
find it endearing.
singing. Yes. She asked him about his medication. I never had the guts or the gumption to.
What do they have you on that for? How long have you been taking that?
And it was very entertaining. I don't even know how I got this far into it. I was about to fucking pass out. And he was always walking around in the kitchen in his underwear or his long johns, whatever it was, just as long as he didn't have to have pants on. He'd be going, Yahweh, I know you are near. Be always at my side. You got me from the poor, and you down. I feel the priest inside. I don't know how he would always change the words, but he was always singing, Yahweh, I know you are near. And so I said, how about that? And the priest was like, that's a very good one. So he had this damn woman on stage, altar, whatever, I can't even remember what that, just the bandstand. She comes on singing that. I wasn't at it because I was driving south to get away my COVID away from all the elderly, but I watched it. I had the phone set up in my speedometer, and I didn't need that, and I just watched the service, and I saw, I was part of it. And they sang that song, and they said, oh God, I know you're near. I said, what the fuck? They fucked it up. That's what it amounted to. One thing I ask from these people that defined him more than anything. She noticed it when I got home.
Like,
she said,
my gosh, they changed the words.
They fucking decided to change the words to see who's coming and who isn't. And peace be with you. Fuck you too. The Catholic Church fucked up my dad's funeral.